Yo guys, it's Mr. Undiscovered and you're watching Undiscovered TV. Today I got another conversation with you. We're in conversation with one of the most talented designers in the whole UK scene. We got Mr. Osbatt, Years of Tears, man.
Boy,
Come on, man. How are you,
boy,
man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm not too bad. How
Fucking
you
cold,
feeling?
bro.
How you feeling? How's the journey?
It's calm, innit? Like, just pulled up, woke up this morning, brushed my teeth, game, innit?
Now, it's been a long time, man.
Long time coming.
Long time coming, bro.
Yeah, fam.
This is like what? Maybe a year and a half ago in the works. Like,
I remember when we first jammed about it.
yeah,
Time
bro.
ago. Fucking time ago.
I was literally doing not my A levels, my uni degree.
Slow down.
I was in uni, which was like 2-3 months before I was graduating, and then I just pop out the class. I go in my inbox and I just see Sid at the top, and I'm like, bro, what? I'm confused because I'm like, what could it be? Like, what do you want? You just say, yeah, man, interview. So just like, yeah, come on, man, let's set up. And me, I had never done anything like that before, like on that scale, innit? So I was just like, cool, let me set this together. And then, obviously, timing was just the thing that kind of got like between us. Obviously, you was doing your thing, I was doing my thing. But I'm grateful that we're here now today.
It's all in our last timing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful, fam.
Even within all that whole kind of time, right? The Sid that you were like back then and the Sid you are now, like what's kind of the differences? Because you was at a complete different stage, like back then and like where you are now. So talk to me a bit about that.
I think, you see now, like, I've learned a lot. Like, before, I knew a lot, but I didn't learn it. I didn't have, like, anything to reference, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like, I've done so many things where I've learned from, like, from my own mistakes, you get me? Whereas back then, like, I hadn't learned those mistakes just yet. So, like, even with, like, for example, I thought I knew clothes until I realized I couldn't make clothes. Like, I could pay someone else to do it, but I couldn't do it myself. And then in the time that I've been away, I just learned to make clothes. And now it's like, every mistake I was making before when I was making clothes, like before, I'll send measurements, not realizing that like certain measurements are not gonna translate well, do you know what I'm saying? But now, because I know how to make clothes, I'll send a tech pack and it'll have the patterns already in there. Do you know what I'm saying? With every measurement, and I understand certain things. So like, yeah, man, for me, the time that it took to do this interview, I'm grateful for, because I learned so much and now I have a lot to talk about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now looking back, I'm grateful it took this amount of time, because I feel like we just got way much more to talk to and go into.
Yeah.
And it's like we're just both different people, bro. Like the amount of growth you can have in a matter of months in like a year is just crazy. So within that kind of time, talk to me about like some of your growing points, like how you grew as a person, and like outside of design, what do you like learn personally about yourself, like as Sid? What do you learn about yourself in between that time?
I can't lie, I learned man's a fucking soldier, bro. Cause, bro, a lot of man don't know in the last year, bro. You need to deep, my main source of life, not even just income, like my enjoyment, my joy, my smile, it comes from when I'm making clothes, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, in a year where I've been making clothes, but I haven't been showing anybody anything, I haven't been able to release anything, I haven't been able to shoot anything. It's been difficult, bro. Like, it was hard, fam. Like, days man's waking up, like, I'm just like, I don't even want to wake up today. Not on a sad thing, like, I'm just going to stay in bed the whole day because I have nothing to motivate me to get out of this bed. And then there's other days where, like, I'll design the best thing ever and I just can't release it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, bro, I took this year away to learn how to make clothes, to learn more about myself, to do all this shit, and I wanted to come back with a bang. But something I was proud of. And bro, during this time, man shot bare adverts and I just wasn't proud of any of them. I shot bare campaigns, I wasn't proud of anything. Even the pieces I was making, I wasn't proud of them. Whereas now, I feel like I've hit the all clear where I'm proud of everything I'm making now because I understand what I'm making. It's one thing to, like I said earlier, like man knew what I was making, but now I understand what I'm making, so it's a lot, it feels better. Do you know what I'm saying? And it looks better as well, evidently. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, obviously you was talking about the ads that you've made. Yesterday you dropped the ad as well.
Yeah, man.
Cold ad.
Thank you, bro.
I hope my man got his belt back, everything back, but I hope he's good. Talk to me about that, because there was some noticeable faces in that as well.
Yeah, man.
And it just came together well. I feel like it's kind of new as well, because you really like dived into that kind of like London aesthetic, like what London is about. You know what I'm saying? So talk to me kind of about that ad and how that came together.
Obviously, you see what the brand name is Years of Tears, innit? And when I started this brand, I set out to like show me through my brand and show everything that I am, when I am, and how I am. Do you know what I'm saying? And I realized all I was really doing was showing certain styles that I liked. I didn't show like the reality of man's life and shit that I've personally seen and shit. So that advert, like, obviously I've never been stabbed. I've never like,
God forbid,
I've
God
never
forbid.
been, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, I'm grateful, but I've seen it happen firsthand. Like the day I moved to London, the first day, Kelly, I'm a youth from up north, like, bare people I know from up north have been stabbed, been through shit, but I haven't been there to see it. The first day I moved here, delivery driver stabbed outside man's uni straight. And I ain't even told guys I live here yet, and that's the first thing I see. And my mom left maybe like an hour ago, and she was crying, bro. She was crying when she left, and it's just like, raw. This is everything my mom cries about, and I've just seen it straight. And then throughout the time I've lived here, I've just seen so much and been through so much myself, where it's like, okay, cool. Throughout all of my next adverts, man's gonna show that. I'm gonna show every single thing I've been through in my entire life too. So like, I've got an advert that I've been planning. It's about immigration, because bro, man immigrated here. Do you know what I'm saying? I came with my mom. Yeah, I may have been a young nigga, but all those memories, man still has them. Do you know what I'm saying? Everything my mom went through to get man here, man's got it. So I'm gonna show it through everything. And like, I don't wanna give off too much in terms of like all the adverts, but every advert that man's gonna do, A, it talks about an actual thing that people are going through, and B, I want them to be relatable and funny, which is why, like, in the advert, the serious situation of someone getting attacked, it was very serious. There was no joking, no one laughed in that scene, in those scenes. But after the vinyl sound and it turned to something comedic, it was to make it less dark. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people attach darkness to what man's doing, and it's like, bro, man's not a fucking dark guy, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I be chilling, bro.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man. I just want a message to be portrayed for everything man's doing, bro. And like, even I seen guys crying about like, crying, that's a vibe, but I don't want to say crying, but people upset and touched by it. That's what I want. I want people to be touched by something man's doing, as opposed to just seeing it and just scrolling past it, not giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's so underrated, like tapping into emotions of the consumer, tapping into the emotions of like your not fan base, but like your audience.
Yeah,
I
bro.
feel like that's so like underutilized. So I rate that a lot.
Like, I do apologize to anyone that feels like it's untasteful or whatnot. I have a message to portray in it, and I see my message as a language. And if you don't understand that language, that's calm. And I understand you're not gonna understand what man's saying, and I'm not mad at that. That's just life, bro. You know what I'm saying? I take criticism and I just move on and just, you know what I'm saying, take it in and do the next thing.
I hear you. What's been like some criticism that you've kind of taken in? That's like, it's rubbed you the wrong way, but you actually realised, you have to be true to yourself, and you realise, hold on, this guy's actually like maybe spitting, like you've taken it in.
Do you know what? I can't remember who it was, but someone really told me I wasn't a designer when I was like, oh yeah, I don't know how to make clothes. Oh, I was watching the Rick Owens thing, and he was like, oh yeah, you, as a designer, learn to make clothes.
Oh yeah.
Can't remember who I was with, bro. And they was just like, yeah, so you're not a designer then? I was pissed, bro. I was vexed, bro, but at the time I was vexed. But I heard it, I understood. I was like, that's actually helped me take this year off. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, yeah, cool. Now man can step back and say I'm a designer. And it's like, I don't care to be the best of anything. I just care to do my best, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. That criticism, it hurt, but sometimes you need that.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that, like, obviously, no pun intended, but sometimes you just need that stab, that little
need
poke.
that, bro.
You need to, like, proper deep it and go back and just come back better.
Right.
So you feel like with this new collection, you're really showing that design bag and how you are that designer, and you're proving to the world.
Yeah, man. Like, me and Hugo went to China in January. Bro, I saw real designers that day, bro. Like, them Chinese man, them are ahead. And when I came back, I was like, bro, this racer is not enough. This is not enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man need to go away, learn clothes, and actually come back with a product that, like, can stand by itself without me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, bro, even small things like this fucking beanie, bro, like, I never deeped how cool it was until, I can't remember, I think it was one of my friends just said, bro, like, I've never seen a beanie that's not just a beanie. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, bro, there is a small feature that the slits on the ears is what changed it from a beanie to like a piece. And I was like, bro, I didn't deep that.
Now, when I first saw the beanie, I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So I can see the, like, you really taking in that kind of design vibe, that design influence.
Yeah, man.
What kind of, like, I guess inspired it? Like, what made you be like, okay, I'm gonna take this beanie and put slits on the side so
The
that you
brand new plan man them, bro. The guys from China that I met, bro. Them, bro, when I say I saw everything, like, them man showed me, like, every single detail matters. Even things you don't think matter, it matters. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm very grateful to have met them, man, because without them, man, I'd probably just be still releasing races in different colorways and make a V2 of the same thing. And it's like, nah, man. Like,
I feel you. You're just trying to evolve, man. Just tap out.
it's really important to evolve and just delve into new things.
Let's move on to, like, your hiatus as well. So obviously during the hiatus, your focus was more like, it's like you didn't take a complete hiatus. You were still doing things, like you was doing tours globally, you started your label, obviously. Talk to me about the other stuff that you was doing.
Yeah, so you see, started the label. Label's something I can't say I always wanted to do, but I watched Bammy do it right in front of me every day. And I learned from the people around me, innit? And it's like, I watched Bammy do it, and it interested me. Like, I was like, wow, this is sick. Because I love helping people. So I don't run my label as like, oh, let me just make money off these guys. Like, bro, every single person in there, man, love them as brothers. You know what I'm saying? Sisters. There's even everyone that's involved, man, love them. And it's like, if I can help you get to where you want to get to in your life, I'm gonna do that. Especially where, like, bro, man has, I'm not trying to, might sound braggadocious or whatever, but in this country, I don't think there's one person I don't know or I couldn't get through to if I really wanted to. What's that rule? Like, you're like 7 people away from someone or something. I've forgotten what it is, but it's like you're always a person away from someone. So it's like,
You're just mad tapped in, innit?
I'm just tapped in enough to know that, like, I can help someone help themselves. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's how I run my label. I just help the people around me. And if someone needs to meet, like, a producer, put them in contact, because I'll just know a producer. I don't rap.
You're like a dot connector.
You know what I'm saying? I don't rap. I could just put you in contact. You benefit from that. Yeah, obviously. All the man in rap, I'm gonna try it. But yeah, like.
Would we ever hear some tracks?
Nah, never. That's not my thing. That's not my thing. But yeah, like, and then even like photographers, videographers, everything. That's why I'm in my label. I don't treat it like a music label. I treat it more like a management company where, like, there's producers, videographers, designers, stylists, photographers, you know what I'm saying? There's every type of person, producers. Bro, we've got a sound engineer, you know what I'm saying? There's other managers, every type of person's in there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So what was, like, the turning point where is it like you just woke up one day and was like, man, I'm starting this label, like?
It was like, okay, cool.
Was it over time or, like, more so like instant?
I kind of, like, signaled it from time, like, from time I was putting Colt on t-shirts. Guys thought it had something to do with just Osbatt, when while it does, it's like more the universe of Osbatt. Like,
Yeah.
Colt the label exists in the same universe as Osbatt, you know what I'm saying? So from time I was putting Colt on shit, I already knew that eventually guys would, like, hear the word Colt and it would be synonymous with me and anything I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, with the label, when it got to a point where, like, Colt could stand by itself, it was like, okay, here's Colt Records, you guys can have it now. You know what I'm saying? You lot can see it now. And once the artist came through, it, like, brought it all together. And then people now, they see me with, like, T-Bo and that. It's like, yeah, Colt. They see me with Jeff, Colt. See me with Spuddy, Colt. See me with Glory, Colt. You know what I'm saying? See me with James, Colt. Jay Katana, Colt. Brother Cooper, Colt. You know what I'm saying? FLM, Colt. Everybody, like, Mo, Colt. Everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's nice, man. I'm grateful, bro.
Nah, you got a nice, like, talented batch of people there together, bro.
Man, are amazing.
So cool to see, bro. Honestly, it's like so cool to see, especially in the time right now where everything in the UK creatively is just going up.
Yeah.
It's so good to see something like that and see you champion these people as well. You know what I'm saying?
They deserve it, man. Them man are sick, bro.
100%, bro. Like, 100%. Tours. I want to talk about those a bit more.
Yeah.
So, Australia, South Africa. Where else, man? Like, and what's the idea of the tours? Like, why are you choosing to do tours? Because like it's like you can just go around any city, just shut it down, bro. Like South Africa was mad.
Yeah, that was the mad thing still.
Mad.
I mean, like, I feel like if I've got a product, I have to communicate in it. And the only way to communicate better than internet, real life, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the tours is more so to communicate a product. Like, I'm the product. You know what I'm saying? And the movement over here is the product. So if we can take what we're doing here and take it down there and show them, when they get up, they're always gonna credit it to this. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and bro, South Africa's nuts. Like, South Africa has the same scene there. Only difference is they speak a different language and they use a different currency. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing there as it is here. So it's like, okay, cool, let's go South Africa. And that's like second home. Like, obviously I'm Zim, innit? But Zim, South Africans, we basically speak the same language. I speak Ndebele, South Africans speak Zulu. And it's essentially the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, let me go home.
Yeah, that must have felt very like home, like very much.
Yeah, man.
I know that one, you hold that one dear to you.
Yeah,
wherever
bro.
you go, you might go to New York, you might go to ATL, you might go Brazil, but I know that something like South Africa is gonna be dear to you. Do you know what I'm saying?
South Africa was like, it was home for man, bro. Even when I'm getting there, like, ate sadza, you know what I'm saying? I'm landing, eating sadza, speaking my language to everyone, like, cause like I explain to people, like, cause English ain't my first language. Like, it's not the language I learnt first. Like, whenever I think, I don't think in English. I think in my own language. So it's like, when man went back home, it was like, okay, cool. I don't even need to think about no English. Like, man can just communicate straight. It's nice, man. And it's nice to tap in with, like, I saw my family. I hadn't seen my family in years, bro. So it's like, I saw some of my family, made new friends, met new people. It's great. I'm grateful, bro. But yeah, over there, they're turned, bro. They're turned because they don't.
I can imagine.
They don't get many people coming over there. It's like when you.
They're just like extra grateful.
Yeah, when you do come over,
they just feel it differently. Then they appreciate it differently than like us, like in the UK or the US.
Yeah, we're flooded. Like, bro, every week there's a new pop up.
Yeah,
every week there's a new party. Every week there's a new artist show. Every week there's a new fashion brand dropping. Every week there's something. Whereas over there, it's not really the same, and that goes for every country we've really been to. Like, we went to China start of the year. Same shit. Like, they've got bare stuff, but they don't get people from over here.
Yeah, I feel like China's its own like ecosystem that's just like secluded from this.
See, they've got their own social media.
Yeah, I'm trying to like really tap in with that.
Bro, they don't use Insta, they don't use Snap, they ain't got none of that. They got this thing called Red.
Red. I thought they was on WeChat. I thought that was their main thing.
WeChat's like imagine if WhatsApp, imagine on WhatsApp you could send bread, you could buy things, you could call your boy, you can text your boy, you can play games.
Yeah, WeChat is OD.
I'm on WeChat, I got WeChat in it when I went.
Yeah, I had to download it as well.
OD, bro.
I was like, this
Charged,
is crazy.
man. It's peak still, it's peak. But yeah, man.
Okay, so leaving South Africa, did that leave you with a sense of inspiration? Like, what did you leave South Africa with?
Bro, I left more inspired than ever because them kids have... Okay, cool. You know someone here that has little. Imagine having less than little and still making it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll link some of them youths. They got 150 rand in their pocket. That's like a pound. You know what I'm saying? That's like £5 or something. Something small, bro. So it's like... And they're still making it happen. So like when I came back, I knew. I was like, okay, cool. It's not about the money you got in your pocket. It's not about the assets that you have. It's about the dream that you have in your head and finding any means to make it happen. Because when we was all brass, when we was younger, when we was brass, we still made it happen. I remember when I was brass and I was getting fits, bro. Man was selling the fit before I had it in hand, bro. And that's when I was the hungriest. I got comfortable when I started getting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got a crib, I got comfortable.
Wow.
When I got a car, I got comfortable. When I got all these things, I got comfortable. So it's like, that put a new battery in, man. It was like, alright, cool. Don't get comfortable, bro. Because there's a nigga with less than you who's gonna do more than you. And you have all this stuff and you're not doing more. So it's like, me now, bro, making sure anything that I have that I can put back into making sure I do more all the time, I'm gonna do, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I got mad respect for you for noticing that, because I feel like bare people overlook that.
Yeah, man.
Bare people overlook that, and it's like, me personally, that's one of my biggest fears, bro. Getting comfortable,
bro.
getting shit and just getting comfy. It's like, you're good, but it's like, really and true, there's always way more to do.
Yeah, there's always way more to do, bro. When I first came to London, yeah, my first business partner told me one thing, and this is the only thing that stuck with me, is that you get one chance. And when you fuck it up, it's done. Because people are familiar now. And I've had 3 chances now. And that's because every time I fucked up, I made sure I picked myself straight back up and unfucked it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I had my first brand, I fucked up by only sticking to making jeans. I fucked it. And it hurt me to think, oh shit, this is my opportunity done. And then now, the next opportunity I got, Years of Tears, I showed niggas a new swag. Man's more than just jeans, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come back and only just make jeans only. You know what I'm saying? I came back and I showed guys another thing. And then now with Years of Tears, when I took the break, I felt like, oh shit, I've wrapped it, like it's over. The dream's done. Man couldn't afford nothing. Like, bro, in the last year, like, man was living bread to bread, bread to bread, bread to bread, bread to bread. Even dipped into my savings, blew my savings in this year. You know how expensive it is to live in London, bro?
Yeah, bro, it's mad.
I had the hardest year of my life this year, bro.
Damn.
And it's like,
Damn.
no one would ever know. But that's because I didn't want no one to know. I wanted to, because I felt like when people know that you're going through something, you slack, fam. Because you're like, oh yeah, niggas know I'm sad. So, bro, I don't give a fuck for someone to know I'm sad, bro. I wanna get to where I wanna go, man.
What was you telling yourself that kind of brought yourself like back up, that brought your kind of spirit back up? Like, you know what I'm saying? How did you get back onto this? You know what? I can get through this and I can lift myself up.
I remembered what I took the break for, just to learn and to go further and be like, bro, I don't give up, man. Like, I can be going through the hardest thing ever.
Where do you think you get that spirit from, though?
Bro, anyone whose parent is an immigrant, yeah, your parents moved country, bro. Like, my mum moved here when she was 20, fam. I'm 24. Drop me in another country, right? I'm fucked. Ask me to leave this country.
Yeah.
I'm fucked. I'm doomed. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Whereas our parents did that with no bread, didn't speak the language, and had no ecosystem. They didn't come here and have friends that would just house them and whatnot. They came here with nothing. They came here with a fucking blanket and a passport that probably wasn't yours. You know what I'm saying? So every time I feel like giving up, just remember that. And I remember, bro, could be worse. And it's not a good way to think that it could be worse. But it could be fucking worse, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the realness, fam. And if my mom could move country, I sure as hell can get through some people on the internet saying whatever they want to say, or having no money in my pocket.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? I can get through that, man.
100.
I can get through opinions. I can get through all of that shit, because there's real battles in life, bro. And opinions ain't one of them, because someone gives you the opinion, it's now my choice whether I care or not. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, bro. It's literally you got control over what you pay attention to and give energy towards. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
No. I hear you. Talk to me about your fit, man. Talk to me about the fit, car. The fit is just crazy right now, bro.
I think it's true to my roots, man. It's
Crazy.
true to it.
Are you man even fucking deep in this right now, bro? This is insane. Talk to me about the fit, right?
The first ever Osbatt shoe, man. Fucking grateful, man. Produced by Grey Sonic, man. You get me? My brother Elias.
Oh, Grey Sonic, shout out him, man.
Yeah, man. We was meant to make a slipper.
Yeah, I
It
remember.
was this yellow slipper, and I'm happy we didn't, because we
Why?
actually made a shoe properly. You know what I'm saying? And Osbatt leathers, Osbatt leather again, belt,
Shame.
Osbatt beanie, everything. I'm grateful, bro, man. Bro, in the year, man went away. Man made shoes. I think I tweeted like, yeah, when I'm top down in my own shit, I can smile. Now I'm top down, I'm smiling. You know what I'm saying? You see me smiling. I'm smiling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what's your favorite piece that you've kind of designed of this new wave, of this new stuff?
Off the new shit,
Of the new shit, right?
motorbike. Yeah, I made a motorbike. Yeah. When we revisit this location, they'll see it. They'll see it that day. So.
Say nothing, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I feel like, I think you said that before though.
Mhm.
That's gonna be so cool to see, bro. I'm actually ready.
Yamaha, I need you, man. I need Yamaha because that's my favorite.
And I feel like it fits you so well. Like if you were to come to me and ask me, yo, who should I collab with? I feel like that's the first thing I would have said.
Yamaha, innit?
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
I
everyone.
was like, bro, Osbatt needs a fucking motorcycle.
See, we need a motorbike, bro. And I know no one's gonna, like, not no one, but like, not many people be able to buy it, but that'll be a full circle moment for man, because the swag man makes is motorcycle swag, like, you know what I'm saying? Even me, I was riding a bike for time until it got too cold. So it's like, bro, it'll be a full circle moment for me to come and just...
Bro, it's not even about the selling, it's just about the moment,
saying.
like what the brand is about.
And here's a motorbike from, that's man. This year though, this season even, you'll see it.
Cold.
You'll fucking see it, man.
I'm ready, bro. All the way ready.
I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful.
What is No Man's Land?
No Man's Land, yeah. At first, when I first made No Man's Land, it was I was playing Call of Duty, innit? And I think it's a map called Revelations, I think. And there's a sign, it just says No Man's Land that way. And No Man's Land is like, it's an area between two trenches which no one wants to step into because you'll die. Snipers will get you, fucking
Yeah.
shooters, anyone will get you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that's a good representation of like, I think my brand exists in a, even me, when I say my brand, I mean Osbatt, I mean myself, I mean everything. I feel like whether it's true or not, man exists in the gap between, there's high end and then there's streetwear and then there's the middle. Like I can tap into something high end and I can also tap into streetwear. And I feel like No Man's Land is a perfect example of that. Like you can go all the way over there or all the way down there or in the middle, which is No Man's Land. And initially I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna make bare military swags, I'm gonna do all this and the third, and I realized that's not No Man's Land. That's taking a reference of No Man's Land and just making military clothes. That's not No Man's Land. What No Man's Land is everything man does around it. You get me? Every move man makes is gonna be one that I feel like other people wouldn't wanna make because they might get in trouble for it or some shit. Like, even with the advert man put out the other day, man stepped into a territory that I only ever see brands that get penalized and people get penalized for doing. You know what I'm saying? So I stepped into something and it was like, okay, cool, there's potential for man to get penalized here. You think I didn't know that? I knew that. You know what I'm saying? But I knew what my intentions were and I knew where my heart was. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, cool, let me step there. Whatever happens, happens. Carrie tried to tell me, nah, let's dim it down. Like, let's blur the whole scene. And I was like, bro, that takes away from what man's trying to do, bro.
Do you feel like sometimes as an artist you have to be willing to like hurt feelings?
Yeah, and if you don't, I'm not saying you have to hurt people's feelings. I'm saying you have to be ready to hurt people's feelings with your ideas. And if your ideas don't hurt people's feelings, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? God bless you. But some ideas are gonna hurt people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not one of them brothers that's like, oh, you're hurt, stop crying. I'm not like that. I understand you. And I'm sorry for not even making you upset, but I'm sorry that something I thought was one way has upset you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. You see, with No Man's Land, like, it's gonna be a consistent theme where it's like, sometimes obviously it's not gonna be anything mad, but man, want to talk about the realness in life, bro. Like, I just got off the phone to my boy on the way here. He was talking about mental health and men's mental health, especially. Obviously, it was World Men's Day or something yesterday. I didn't even fucking know. And then we was talking about mental health, and it was like, rah, this year, all of our mental health has been fucked. And I think that goes for everyone here. Everyone's mental health has just been fucked. But we never talk about it because we grew up in houses where like mental health is not a thing, bro.
Yeah.
That is not a thing. Even in our communities, a lot of guys are not willing to accept it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't willing to accept at one point, bro. Man was fucking depressed, bro. I was not willing to accept that though. But once you accept it, that's the only way you move forward. You know what I'm saying? But if you fight it forever, you're just gonna be depressed forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've forgotten where we was even at, but
Bro, our conversation's flowing
Forgot
well.
what
It
was
doesn't
that,
matter
yeah.
where we're at, bro. Let's talk about mental health a bit more, man. Like, let's
Yeah,
take the
man.
opportunity, like, briefly just to talk about, like, has there ever been a time where, I mean, obviously you have, like, I feel like everybody has, but, like, how did you get yourself out of that hole?
I went back to the things that make me me, innit? Like, it's clothes that make me me, my friends, my family, the people that I chat to when I'm, like, not, like, to some people, man's an entity, innit? Like, man's Slick Sid, quote unquote, Mr. Osbatt, whatever. But people forget, outside of that, bro, man's just Sydney, like, to my friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when man's not on the internet and whatnot, man's just Sydney, bro. So it's like, I'm just chatting to my niggas, I'm playing PlayStation, I'm cooking food, I'm farting. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying new things that I should never tell my mom I'm trying.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, man's Sydney, bro. So it's like, yeah, man. Whenever I'm going through something, I just remember that I'm Sydney, and I'm Sydney before any of this shit. I'm Sydney with my experiences. I'm Sydney with everything that I am, do you know what I'm saying? And that's what grounds me. What about you?
I'm kind of similar, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot about the things that I have done already.
Yeah.
Not in an egotistical way, but I'm just like, I just look at myself. Like, earlier you said you saw yourself as a soldier.
Yeah.
Same thing here. Like, I'll go through something and I'm like, hold on. I conquered this, I conquered that, I conquered X, Y, Z. I can do it again, bro.
Fact.
I look at what I've already done. Like, obviously there's still so much more to do, but I've accomplished like a fair amount, especially for someone my age and my background. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think, like, people of our background and stuff, it's holding you back, but it's like, we've done quite well for ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And then friends, my people around me, going back to that always helps as well.
That's good.
That always helps. It's always about going back to the roots.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to the roots.
A lot of these guys in this thing, they'll forget themselves, man. I never want to be that brother, fam. I'll never forget who I am, where I came from, the shit I've seen. I'll never forget that, bro. Because it's it makes me me, innit? I feel like a lot of guys might come through and just change. Now, while some people want to do that, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay the same me. Like, I could be a millionaire, still shining the shoes of someone who other people are looking at as ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
What does your mum think of what you do?
Say that again?
What does your mum think of what you do? Like, how does she
My
feel
mum-
about the whole brand and stuff?
My mom's bare supportive, bro. I'd be lying if I said she isn't. Like, she wasn't before. Nah, my mom's always been supportive, but like, okay, there's two types of support, yeah? Okay, let's say I'm your friend. I am your friend. But let's say I only support you because you're my friend and I don't quite understand what it is that you're doing. That's support, but if I go out of my way to learn exactly what it is you're doing and I love it and I support it outside of it being just you, that's real support. And it's like with my mom at first, it was support of like, oh yeah, this is my son, you know what I'm saying? You're really doing this, whatever, and it's like, yeah, she supported me because I was her son, but now my mom supports me because she loves what I'm doing. Like, my mom went to the village, she was wearing my clothes, bro. Not because I'm her son,
That's so
but she
amazing.
wanted it. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
That's like, bro, that's enough to make any man keep going every day. You know
I feel
what I'm
that's a
saying?
good source of inspiration as well.
Yeah, fam.
Even especially when you're down, like talking to your mum. Like me, whenever I talk to my mum, I'm just like, yo, I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
fam.
saying? What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. It was something related to your mother again. We'll come back to it when I get the question. Back to No Man's Land, right? Is that more of a concept, or was that, because I thought it was a collection at first, but now that I've been talking to you, it seems like more of a concept.
It's more of a concept, like when I do my show, my runway, that's the name of the runway. But that's because the runway is meant to be a concept. You know what I'm saying? It's conceptual. It's not literal, like, of course it's gonna be ready to wear, but there's gonna be conceptual shit there too. So it's like, No Man's Land is more of a conceptual idea where it's like, okay, cool, I'm stepping into No Man's Land. Like, man is really stepping in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking this shit to a place where I personally could have never thought I wanted to go. Even me telling you, like, bro, I made a bike, bro.
Well, I'm so
not a BMX, a motorcycle,
I'm
engine.
so gassed to see that.
A Yamaha fucking engine bike, bro.
So gassed to see that.
That's
bro.
No Man's Land for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dropping whatever I want, when I want. Like, bro, this release tomorrow, they're gonna come to the website and like 9 out of 20 of the items are blurred off. Like, you can't even buy it.
Oh yeah, that actually leads me
You
to
can just,
one of my
you know
next
what I'm saying?
questions, bro.
yeah,
Basically, I remembered my question again,
Wow.
but let's carry on with this, innit?
yeah, man.
So obviously you're ditching the drop model.
Yeah.
First of all, I love that idea
Fuck
because
it.
I feel like heavily, bro. Because I feel like everybody, we're so used to the drop model. Everybody's like, okay, I gotta get up at this time, wait for this drop, get my money ready, and now rush to check out. I love that a brand, especially like a brand like yours, which is so kind of like ingrained in like culture, UK culture, the UK scene. You stepping out of that normal way. It's a massive, like, it's a bold move, bro. It's a bold move. So talk to me about that. What ignited that?
While I wasn't releasing anything, when you're not releasing anything, you kind of turn into a consumer. So I ended up just being a consumer. Like, the last year, man's just been a consumer of information, you get it? So it's like, I'd see people drop, and then the next week, no one cares. But I can only see this now that I'm a consumer. You get me? Before, I was the provider. I was like the person dropping. So where man was the actual person dropping, I wouldn't see the other side of things. Whereas now, I saw the other side of things, and I was like, raw, like, after you drop, as the person dropping, you think people still care? No one gives a fuck, bro.
Just moves on, innit?
Because there's someone else dropping next week, bro. And it's like, okay, cool. So why am I even trying to do this whole, yeah, let me not drop, let me go quiet for time? Like, nah, bro. I ain't it. And we went through, like, okay, take COVID, for example. We went through a whole era of overconsumption. Like, everyone was consuming everything online, but no one's consuming anything in real life because it wasn't allowed outside. You get it? So when we finally did come back outside, people were doing shit outside. No one's doing anything on the internet. And then now, the tables are flipped where there's a balance now. And you have to do both. You can't do one or the other. You need to do both. And whereas, when you do a drop, it just feels it's just online. Whereas, the new model that I have is going to be in real life, it's going to be online, it's going to be here, it's three-dimensional, do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, people are going to come to the website, be able to sign up for an item that ain't out. Like, you can see, like, when you come to the website, you see the full product description, you see everything. The only thing you won't see is the price and the actual piece. And I've said it time and time again, the reason I don't show price for anything before I release it is because I know when I've seen something like, let's say I go Bossman's and I'm thirsty, I need a water real bad. If that water is £6, I'm not thirsty no more, bro. I'm going to the next Bossman.
Yeah.
And that immediately just, it removes everything you worked hard for simply because someone didn't like the price. You feel me? So in the same breath, if I now start telling guys about, oh yeah, this piece is £2, just because they don't value it at £2, they're suddenly not buying it. But if I don't show someone a product, and when I finally do show them the product and they see it on the day, I know they'll make a judgment which is informed, A, and B, an honest one. If you see something, like when you go in real life shopping, you see something, you love it, like you don't look at the price. You look at it, you're like, I love this, I fucking love this. Only when you go to that counter or when you check the tag do you see the price. But you're gonna buy it because of that initial love that you had for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is why, like, when man's dropping now, you see the price when you see the piece. You feel me? When it's available to buy, you see.
I think that's the way to go, pretty much, though. And like, so with the whole let's call it anti-drop model, right? How will it work? Is it like you're just kind of updating the site as goes, or like, how will that kind of look like, as opposed to like saying, oh, new drop 9 p.m. Thursday?
It's like, let me put it like this. My friend Fully, innit, Matthew, he's got a brand called House of Errors. That's
Shout out
like
Fully, man.
the best brand I've ever seen in terms of everything surrounding the brand. Their marketing, the pieces, the drop model, the release model.
Yeah,
you know
Fully,
what I'm saying? It's
I
like,
think he's up there, like best brands in the UK right now.
you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I want to do the exact, like, I learn from everyone around me. I've said it, and I never shy away from telling guys like, bro, so-and-so taught me this, so-and-so taught me that. I don't shy from that because these people are in my life to teach me things, whether they directly or indirectly, it don't matter. Like, I learn everything from everybody. So it's like, with this, it's not, I wouldn't call it anti-drop. It's more so progressive releases, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want people, there's people that find out about your brand in 6 months, and because you did that drop that they loved 6 months ago, they can't get it. Whereas with my new release schedule, it's like, okay, cool. I might have done the drop 6 months ago, but if you come to the product and it says sign up, I'm gonna know, all right, cool, everybody wants this. Let me make sure I have this available. But the pieces where it's like, the standout pieces, they're gonna remain not difficult to get, but difficult to get, if that makes sense. Because A, they cost a lot more to make, they take a lot more time, and they're not everyone's cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's not necessarily anti-drop, it's more so progressive releasing. So like, something that's there from the start of the season will be at the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? So see my releases as more seasonal releases now, as opposed to just, oh yeah, I'm dropping on this random day on Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, the website's not gonna close anymore, other than in between season changes. It's not gonna close anymore. It's not gonna be a task. Because the barrier for entry should not be difficult. Why are you making the barrier for entry difficult, bro?
I agree.
Do you not want people in on this?
I agree. Like, I feel like, don't get me wrong, I get the exclusive thing, but I feel like it gets to a point, man, especially like nowadays, in today's world where so many people are trying to buy into brands and they're just coming into the scene. I feel like having a bit of leeway on the accessibility is a good thing.
It's really good,
It don't
bro.
even hold you back.
It don't hold you back either. Like, people are like, oh, I remember when I first said it, I think I tweeted it. Someone was like to me, they was like, oh, does this just mean that your clothes are just going to be accessible? And I was like, bro, what is the difference, yeah, between a website that has a password and a website that don't have a password if both items are both sold out? There's no difference. The only difference is one of them is pretending like there's something behind it that is so exclusive, and because you're not more knowledgeable than them, you can't tell them they're wrong. Whereas if I just show you this is sold out, now you know for certain this shit is fucking exclusive, bro. You know.
Yeah.
There's no question about this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all I want to do is remove the barrier for entry and make shit easier to enter, because I want new people to find out about what man's doing, bro. I don't want to be fucking under the ground forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not man's dream. Man's dream is not to stay down. Man want to come up so that the next ones, man can make their lives easier and bring them up straight. Because I don't believe in this whole, you need to struggle, like, you need to suffer, like, I don't believe in that, bro. Why the fuck? If I have the ability to make someone's life easier, why am I not going to do that? You get me? Which is why, like, any designer, any one that hits me for anything, if I have it, there. And you're going to see it. On man's website, there's a page called Scrapbook. Scrapbook is a page. Alright, cool. When I first started designing, I searched t-shirt mock-ups. Couldn't find one. Couldn't find a good one or interactive
They're actually
one.
difficult to find.
They're hard to find. On Scrapbook, I've put my t-shirt mock-up there, bro. You can download it, edit it your own way. It's all there for you to have.
So it's like a resource center.
It's a resource center because no one else will do that. And bro, me giving you my t-shirt mock-up does not hurt me. And that's me just being able to help people because I can. And I find the people that came before me didn't. They didn't help. I don't blame them for not helping, but they didn't. So I know if I was frustrated by people not helping, I need to be the help. You feel me?
So you're definitely not on this kind of vibe, because it's a heavy vibe of like gatekeeping info.
Not on that, bro.
And like you're heavily like anti that.
Not on that, bro.
Yeah, I could tell from like a
Because
moment though.
how do we progress how's man gonna progress if we had all the keys to progression? Like how? You know? How do we get this car without them brothers that made cars making the first car and giving the next people to make cars the codes to make cars?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro.
How do we progress, bro?
Obviously though, with your hiatus where you was kind of like off for some time, you weren't fully off because one thing that you was like really in the mode of dropping was the chains, and the change has been going OD.
Yeah, man.
Like, I remember like I knew Sid was coming when I could just hear the chains like together and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, talk to me about the chain agenda, because it just seems like it's something that you're really kind of pushing.
At first, when I first made the chain, yeah, I put I think I wore it to Paris, and this is when the Discord was still active.
Yeah.
Someone sent it and they were just hating. They were hating. And anyone, I don't know, maybe anybody else would have thought, maybe let me not do this. I was like, bro, now I'm definitely gonna do it. Because the people that support me are hating, I'm definitely fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Because that showed to me that a supporter can become a hater very quickly, and a hater can become a supporter.
Crazy the way the internet works, you know, like, little side tangent, but that's a whole like subculture of like hater versus support and how quickly people change, bro.
I think it's in a song. It's like love and hate is the same thing. Oh, it's one Lancey song. It's like love and hate is the same thing, and true.
It's the
a
same
support
thing,
and a
right?
hate is the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Because either way, you're the main part of that topic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like the chains, like it was a way for me to communicate with the audience that man was building while being away from making clothes, and make people feel like they're part of something. Because I know when I see two kids wearing a chain, they're gonna talk to each other, or they're gonna acknowledge each other at least.
100.
And like I told you, bro, I believe in connecting people, and I think that was my way of connecting me to them, and them to me, and them to each other. You feel me? So it's like that chain traveled further than I've ever been. Man sent me pictures from fucking Azerbaijan wearing the blood clot chain, like, you know what I'm saying? It's mad, bro. It's mad. I'm grateful, fam.
That's so good to see, bro. Azerbaijan is crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. Man sent me pictures from everywhere, bro, and they're just wearing it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, right, this is a real communication method. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. The chains was really just a method of communication and to just identify community, because it's like, because we ain't got the Discord no more, it's like, it felt like there was no central point for things. And that was the birth of Mr. Osbatt too. The fact that there was no centralized location for all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because not everyone got Discord, but basically everyone has Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
That leads me to my next kind of point. When I was making the Years of Tears video, by the way, if you haven't watched that, go watch that video.
Yeah.
I love that video so much, man.
It's a really good fucking video, bro. I watched it, I was smiling. I was like, rah, this guy cares, fam.
Nah, bro, I was researching the depths of the net for info on that. But there was one interview you did with Guat Mag, and you said something about a Psychosis bag. Where you obsess over stuff for a period of time, you lock in on that, and then you move on to the next. Yeah. So is that something that you kind of experienced as well in this hiatus? Because you was heavily like into music and like other creative parts. So expand a bit on the Psychosis bag, because I just love that concept.
So the Psychosis bag is something me and Bammy just made up. Like, it's like when you ain't slept, but you're not sleeping because you're not tired. You're not sleeping because you're so locked in on something.
You
Don't want to sleep. That's the
Yeah.
psychosis bag. So it's like, I apply that to everything. So like, when I started the label, I was in my psychosis bag, bro. I was like, no, I have to start the fucking label. Locked in, registered the company, did every document you can think of, man, wrote out everything, did every fucking thing man needed to do to make sure that this label became real. You feel me? And it's like, alright, cool. This is real now. And then when I first met Tebow, locked in.
How did you meet him?
Tebow made a TikTok to one of his songs called B22s. And I shit you not, I saw it.
Yeah,
you know, like when TikTok was like 1 minute ago, I saw it. I didn't save it, I didn't do anything. I sent it to myself on iMessage. And ever since then, I just prayed. And then I hit him one day. And then I showed all the man them. All the man them were fucking with it too. Showed everybody. I was like, yeah, nah, this guy.
So this is like mad organic.
Yeah, I was like, this guy's the one. It was him and Jeff that I saw together.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, these men are the ones. And Tebow comes from a background which is not like ours. Like, Tebow did not come from like fashion, nothing. Like, he didn't listen to anyone in this space. He didn't know who the fucking Fimi was. He didn't know who Lance was. He didn't know who Len was. He didn't know anything, bro. Like, he came, bro, this nigga was listening straight drill. Like, his favorite artist is Travis Scott. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So he's from a complete different side.
Bro, he's from a different era, bro.
I like that though.
That's what I loved about him. Because it's like, bro, you are nothing like me. I'm nothing like you, but we've got common ground. We fuck with each other.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and that goes for every single person within the label, every single person around, man. Like, bro, Spuddy, one of the greatest producers ever.
Bro, Spuddy's.
Bro, he's insane. Bro, this is a nigga from Croydon. Like, he's a real nigga. Like, he's not like a little bitch. Like, he's not like a little pretentious youth. This is a real nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Same for Tebow. Like, he's not a little bitch. These are real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a pretentious youth and not trying to pretend to be something they're not.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's everybody in cult. Everyone in cult is their true self. Like, Moy is genuinely, when I say genuinely, a nerd for what he does.
Don't even get me started on
Like, Moy cares so much about, like, media. I don't even want to dumb it down and say videography or photography. Media.
Yeah, bro. That's the best way to describe it.
That nigga is amazing, bro. And then James, newest person, amazing. And then Jeff, you see everything Jeff raps about is real life. Man's telling you, bro, I'm from the LL Flats. He's not playing, bro. He's really from there. He's really from there. His family's really seen mad things. You know what I'm saying? Like, every single person within man's camp, is a genuine person. And like, when I met all of them, I said to them, bro, I don't give a fuck that you're talented, bro. Because there's bare youths that are talented. Man need to know who you are. And man can't sign someone before I link them. It's like, with T, I had to link him in real life. When I first met T, like, the first week I met him, went out every single day. Anytime man was doing anything, I called him, yo, Raz, come here. We're going, or be ready in 10. I'll be there in 10 minutes. We're going here. And that's the same for everyone. Man needs to roll with you. Man needs to link you. Spuddy, man linked Spuddy off the back of Tebow's recommendation. And he came studio. And then that day he told me that he had a shift. I think it was his first day at his new job. He didn't go. He came to the studio instead.
Crazy.
And I was like, say no more. You know what I'm saying? And then like Glory, co-owner of Cult. Bro, Glory's like been there for me in times where I had no, like, genuinely when I was at my lowest, Glory's been there. You know what I'm saying? And he's the newest person. I never wanted to like Glory. I never wanted to like no one. And it's like, consistently everyone shows me like, okay, cool, I'm actually a real nigga. And I end up loving everyone. You know what I'm saying? So that's everyone. And Moy DM'd me time ago to work on some Osbatt shit. And the fact that he believed in Osbatt so much to work on it for free, like, you know, I've never paid Moy. Moy's never come to me like, yo, let me get a bag. He's never ever come with that. Moy's always come to me with ideas. And he's like, I've offered to pay him, like, yeah, like, let me give you some peas. Like, nah. He's like, I just want to make this happen. And I'll always respect Moy for that, because I'm the exact same. Like, if someone asks me for something that I can do, I'm just like, yeah, let me make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, man. everyone within our camps just real people, bro.
Now,
I
one
care,
thing,
I care for that more than anything.
yeah. Now, outside looking in, one thing that I think one of your biggest skill sets is that you're a good scouter. Like, you've got a great eye for talent. Do you know what I'm saying? The way you're able to scope exactly who you want for your like dedicated outcome and put together like a team and mesh it together,
Yeah.
I think is a very great skill that you have and that I've seen.
Thank you,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Not a lot of people know how to do that properly. So the way you've put that together, Colt, the way you've kind of put together your previous campaigns and stuff, you know who to pick and you know how to, put together a right team for like a great outcome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, do you see that as well? Or have you noticed that skill?
For me to even decide to start a label or be a manager or whatnot, I had to have been able to identify those things, innit? It's like I identified that, cool, I'm someone who can see what someone's good at and bring them into this thing to make this thing better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, like with the label, man identified, man can bring all these different people to make this product even peaker. And there was one thing Kanye said, he's like, if you have a product and you can communicate this product, or blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool. The product is Colt or Osbatt. The communication method is bringing all these people in. That's the communication. Communicate it to all these different people that are sick of what they do and can make this one product, so Colt or Osbatt, even peaker. That's it. You've got the keys to eternal generational wealth. Like generational wealth, generational inspiration, generational everything. You know what I'm saying? And remember when Spuddy first signed to Colt, yeah, I was at him, watch. Guys are gonna start talking about you different now.
Bro, like,
That's not because you're rolling with guys, nah. But because you're part of a product that is now being communicated as if to say it's the best thing in the world, people are gonna look at you different for even believing in it, because the general person can't believe in this, bro.
Yeah, literally.
A normal person can't believe in something they can't see physically.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And if you can believe in an idea so much, you're already thinking like 10 times further than the general person.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
I feel you.
It's really good to make sure you bring in people to your team that are going to make your thing
Yeah.
even peaker, man.
The whole team thing is so needed. People think
100.
they can do this stuff themselves, and really, I don't blame them, because sometimes you can go through stuff that just makes you say, oh, F everyone, I'm just on this, I'm doing this by myself, I don't need no one. You can be on the ego thing, but really and truly, you need a team, bro. You need your brothers, you need
bro.
a batch. Do you know what I'm saying?
Your team's going to get you somewhere that like no followers can get you, no cosign can get you. Like, there's one thing I always tell the man them, bro, this cosign thing don't do nothing for you, bro. It's going to get you some fucking followers, but what now? You're still the same brother with just 10K more eyes on you. I don't need no cosign, man. I don't want...
What are some things that you think are more important than a cosign?
You know the only cosign man want is from you or from my best friend. Because, bro, cool. It's one thing for like someone to post you one time and then you get bare followers or whatnot. It's another thing for you as my brother to go into a room, identify that, yo, Sid could benefit from being in this room and bringing me into that room. That is the cosign. Because you have my best interest and you love, man, and you care about, man, you're going to always go into a room and think about, man. You feel me? And that's how I am with everybody. Ask anybody, like, anyone who's ever been around, man, or is around, man. If I've been in a room and my opportunity has been there to bring them into the room because this room is more beneficial for them than it is for me, even if it's more beneficial for me, I'm still going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that from when I first met Lancey, man brought me to Alexander McQueen to work on a collab. He's a rapper. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck about no. But he knew me as a designer. Yo, Sid will benefit from this. Man took me to link Matthew Williams because he knew Sid will benefit from this. You know what I'm saying? Bammy, the second I told him I want to start a label, man put me in connection with the right people, bro. Man sent me his old contracts. I was like, yo, just use this. You know what I'm saying? Learn from this. It's like, you can't buy this, bro. You can't buy genuine friends and genuine love and genuine cosign from, like, that's a cosign. Someone that's gonna help you even though they don't need to, that's a cosign. Not posting me on your story and tagging, that's not a cosign, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm learning so much from you, man. I'm learning a lot. So you're heavily on this stance of like, oh shit, heavily like connecting the dots and putting people together. That's like you, heavy.
Yeah, bro, because I don't benefit from knowing people and doing nothing with knowing people. Like, if man know Drake, yeah, fuck is Drake doing for me? I'm not an artist.
True.
He could post, man, but it would just be more rappers looking in on, man. It's like, as a designer, man shedding light on the next designers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just post designers, bro. I'm gonna put my rapper friends in contact with each other, but I'm gonna post some designers, bro, because my audience will care about them and will support them more because they're a design tailored audience. You get it?
Yeah.
And that's one thing, you have to understand your audience. You have to understand the people that are watching you. Feel me? That's it, man.
Sly went off on a tangent, but let's talk about the Blind No Plan collab.
Yeah, man. So, what do you want to know?
I initially thought No Man's Land was the collection for that collab, but how did that happen? How did you meet those guys, and why them?
So, I used to live I still live in East, but I had a crib in East, and there was these guys, Caesar and Emma. So they run like a archive. It's called I Hate Birthdays, and they've got every piece, any piece you can think of. They just have it, like every single piece. And then one day, yeah, them man moved back to China. Like, we used to chill. Like, we go to their crib, we play Nintendo, we chill. And then one day they just moved back to China. And I was bummed out, but it was like, it's life, I get it. And then one day Caesar messaged me, he's like, yo, do you want to come China? I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, do you want to come China? I'm like, yeah, that's charged, like, let's do it. Whenever anyone messages me some shit like that, I'm bare like, yeah, sure, innit? Like, we'll see, innit? And then couple bim bam booms, man's in China, bro. Yeah. Like, Hugo patterned everything. Man's in fucking China now, bro.
Shout out Hugo, man.
You know
Shout out the guy.
All there, innit? But yeah, like, we'll get onto Hugo after, but yeah, like, man's in China now, and then I land, and the people that pick me up is the Blind No Plan guys, innit? Bro, them man are pushed up, Ferrari, and a Maybach to grab man at the airport. I'm like, huh? Who are these guys, though? What's going on? And the love them man have shown, man, from the second I've landed to the second I left, I couldn't believe it, bro. I could not believe it, bro.
So did they know of your brand?
Yeah, they knew of man already. I just couldn't believe that I was a stranger and they showed me this much love and this much, like, support and access. Like, bro, man took me to, they've got like a store that they run, innit? And they were having their first opening. I was dumbfounded, bro. Best store ever. Best store, like. They're doing better than Balenciaga, they're doing better than Gucci, and I don't even think they've got a third of the budget that man have. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Bro, this is why I need to tap into that market, bro.
Bro, you need to go China. Any opportunity arises, get to China,
yeah,
bro.
100%, bro. 100%.
Telling you, man, it's that fucking time, bro. But yeah.
Talk to me about more of the other pieces. Obviously, we got the beanie.
Yeah.
What else is there, though?
This belt is produced by them.
Yeah. Say swear.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Okay, cool. When I first started, like, you know, Bape. So Nigo was smart enough to be his own manufacturer.
Yeah, I saw that.
Blind No Plan, they're their own manufacturers. They manufacture everything themselves.
OD.
So it's like, them man have got a lock on the game no one else can have, bro. Which is why I partnered up with them. I'm like, okay, cool. Use lot, manufacture Osbatt.
Yeah.
And we'll, like, now they make everything. Like, anything I want to make, I go on WeChat. I don't go on WhatsApp no more. There's no more WhatsApp. There's no more fucking nonsense apps sending peas to Pakistan, whatnot. None of that. Man's going on WeChat. I'm sending the design. I'm sending the whatever. They send me back the quote. We go. More time, they don't even charge me. You know what I'm saying? For samples, they're not even charging, do you know what I'm saying? Because them man believe in man's thing so much that they're just gonna do it. Like, and I love them, man. Like, the guy the guy who runs it, his name's Leo. Down to earth brother, man. Down to earth, bro. Good guy. Caesar, I'll forever be grateful for Caesar, man. Like, and Emma, because if it wasn't for them, I would have never met these guys. You know what I'm saying? And Caesar's like, man, like, just wants to connect people, bro. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to ever connect me to them, but he saw the dots and was like, yeah, let me make that happen. And ever since then, yeah, we've been going, man. I'm grateful.
Crazy, bro.
But yeah, that man.
That belt looks mad.
That man make Years of Tears now, bro.
Yeah. What took you so long to kind of make that belt? Because it's like, with the bat being such a like kind of a iconic symbol, it's like I would have thought you would have released it much earlier, but now's the time. It feels like now's the time, isn't it?
It's more so like the actual making of it. Like, when this got made, I'd already designed it, but I never sent it to the Blind No Plan guys. They just made it. Like, I'd never sent them this belt ever. Like, man just made it. Crazy. And then I went back to my designs and I'm like, bro, I have a design for this. Like, what the fuck? How have you entered my head and just made it? They just made it and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, send that to me ASAP.
Yeah.
As soon as I got it, you need to deep, bro. Times I'm getting samples, they come in plastic bags, bro. These man, the samples come in the box. It's got everything. It's got everything that the final product would look like. And I was like, yeah.
Pattern.
Done.
Pattern.
Let's go. I was like to them, man, same day I messaged Leo, I was like, bro, we're doing it. I'm not taking no for an answer, we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Crazy.
It's that time, bro.
Gotta speed up a little bit. Let's talk about Hugo, man. The main guy, man.
Yeah. That's the boss, fam.
Talk about Hugo,
That's
bro.
the boss, fam.
How's Hugo kind of like tapped in with you? Like, what's the move between both of you?
Remember earlier you said that, like, man will see something and will know where that talent can be placed. Like, I seen Hugo's thing, Stargo. I don't know how old is you when you was doing Stargo? So man seen Hugo's thing from when he was 17, bro.
OG.
From when man could put on a show at 17, for people older than him, and B, have more experience than him. I was putting on shows, bro. He's doing pop-ups, he's managing. Everything he's doing is management, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't see that. But it took, for me to, like, one time I've messaged him, I've been like, yo, come office, innit? He's come, and then we've spoken, I've been like, bro, I need you on board as man's agent. And then after a while, I was like, bro, this agent role, it sounds too pathetic, like. Not that being an agent's pathetic, but for what Hugo is, in my eyes, Hugo's more than an agent because he's doing more than what an agent does. Yeah. So one day I came to him, I was like, bro, fuck the agent talk, man. I need you to be man's manager, bro. Because for time I wanted a manager, but I didn't know what I wanted from a manager. But Hugo showed me there's so much that you can get from a manager. That's fucking aura. That's hard.
So cold, bro.
That is fucking hard.
I'm trying to whip one of them one day, bro.
I need to push that, that's hard.
You need an Osbatt one of that.
Yeah, that's hard. But yeah, like, Hugo's got every talent, bro, that a manager should have, plus more. So it's just like, Hugo needed to be there, bro. And ever since then, bro, this guy makes everything happen. Like, you might think I'm making shit happen. He's making it happen.
Bro, he's so low-key behind the scenes. But he's the one who's like connecting the dots and just making things happen behind the scenes that people don't really do.
That's what you need from a manager, bro. Someone that can connect the dots. Like, he teaches me how to be a better manager for my people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, like I said to you from the beginning, I learn from everyone. Hugo's younger than man, still learn from him, bro. I got no pride, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man will learn from anybody, bro.
What's next then in terms of like clothes?
You're gonna see it, finally.
Gonna see it.
You're gonna see it. Like,
damn, I wanna see the actual previews though.
Bro, I'm wearing the preview right now. This is the real preview right now. But you're just gonna see, like, bro, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a designer now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna see bare clothes, like, and I think I've shown it on Mr. Osbatt. Man posts clothes on there like 4 times a week, bro, or something at least to do with clothes every single day. Man's posting clothes. So it's like, yeah. Guys are gonna see clothes, and you're gonna start seeing the universe that man's in a lot more because
I love that. I love seeing that as well.
bro, that is hard, bro.
So cold, bro. So cold.
Hard. That's hard. But yeah, you're just gonna see the universe man's in, bro. Like, a lot of guys think that man's universe is just these fucking the shows or like the musical events or fashion stuff, bro. I want niggas to see my real life. Like, bro, I go to a show on a Friday, bro, but during the week, man's eating rice and stew, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Best meal.
Man's playing
Best
P5.
meal.
Man's doing shit with my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Man might go skate, man might go kick ball, you know what I'm saying? Man might just go cinema quick, might just go get food, Morley's, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Man's doing real things. Might just go back up home, see my mum, you know what I'm saying? Go be in the nature, do some shit, man. Like, I want niggas to stop thinking man's just like some little fashion nigga that just makes clothes. Like, a real human being. And so is everyone. So are you know what I'm saying? I know you're not Kelly Undiscovered every fucking hour of your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some days you're eating suya. You know what I'm saying? Some days you're chilling, bro.
I'm gonna order some after this right now, man.
You get it.
But hey, man, Sid, it's been amazing talking to you, bro.
Fucking cold.
Hey, bro. Cold.
Fucking cold, bro.
Cold, man.
But yeah, man. It's been Undiscovered. My name's Kelly. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Mr. Osbatt, you've been watching Undiscovered TV.